Everyone, it's Dr. Anselino Davis again with Science and Perspective and Sustain Your Belly. Today I am talking about propagating dilly and also running a little experiment so that I can see what's the best way to go about it. This is a plastic container that I got from a local food restaurant, and this had coleslaw in it. You probably recognize it, covering up the label. And what I did is I actually have several of these that I got from friends that enjoy that food a lot. And I put the dillies inside there. And of course, you have to label your container so you remember what kind of seed it is. Then with the dilly seeds, they have a hard outer covering. And I really want to know if removing this covering helps the seeds to germinate faster. And if it does, is it really worth it? Like how much better is the propagation rate, or how much faster do the seeds spring up? So with the dilly seeds, there's actually a little gap between this shell and the seed inside. So if you just press it on the counter, you can hear it snap a little bit. And then you can crack off the shell like this, and it'll expose these little seeds inside. This one is a whole one that still had a little bit of dilly meat on it, I guess. And so I'm not using that one because I don't know if that's dilly meat or some other like infection or something. These ones I did open, but they have some damage to the seed, so I'm not going to use them inside my experiment. And this one had a little bit of fungal growth on it, so it's getting like kind of black. Let me just wash my hands off a little bit. So after I got the seeds out of the shell, I selected 10 good ones that are ready to go inside the experiment. And then 10 with the seed coat still on, that will be the comparison or the control. Because this is what would happen if a dilly just fell from the tree onto the ground. Or if you don't have the time and you just want to put some seeds in the ground, you just get them out of the dilly, and when you spit them out, you put them in a pot instead of throwing them in the trash. So the next thing that I did was prepare my soil inside this container. And if you've seen the other videos, I already have some soursop, pomegranate, and passion fruit that I've grown like this in the really lazy way. This is a milk container. Label it. On this side, I'll put the ones that I shelled or removed the seed coat. And on this side, I'll put the untreated ones. I'm adding them all to the same soil mixture, so that shouldn't be a variable. And this container will be in one location, so they'll all the other variables will be the same, except for the fact that some will not have a seed coat and some will. So now, and I also put the date on it. So today is July 8th, and that will allow us to check back on the seeds later on and see how they do in terms of germination. I chose the number 10 because it's a neat number and it'll fit inside here. So I put 10 on this side, 10 on that side. And then based on the germination rate, I can have a fixed round number percentage, do 90% germinate within X time, etc. Okay, so I'm going to pop these in. I'm just going to put these inside here and cover it up with a little bit more soil after I'm done. But I look forward to seeing this experiment. And remember, if you want to get some dilly trees, soursop trees, gnap trees, reach out to us on Instagram. For me, you can reach out to Sci Perspective. For the sustainable lifestyle, you can reach out to Sustain Your Belly. And you can also find us on Facebook at Science and Perspective or the Sustainable Lifestyle, and just ask us about the 100,000 tree planting initiative in the Bahamas. The trees are free, but we also are seeking donations. So if you have time, soil, pots, or money, you can also contribute that to the initiative. Maybe you'll end up getting one of these dilly trees. Okay, so good luck, happy planting, and y'all take care. Bye-bye.